flunking. Hey, everybody, I'm Shane. I'm here with Dana Marie
Hey.
and Nicholas Diaz, also known as Nick Diaz,
Also known as Buenos Diaz.
also known as Buenos Diaz. So you just had a storm named after you.
Yeah. Yeah, we were checking in about that, Dana and I, this morning, and just seeing if we were coming to play. Because we live in Austin, so it's a little bit of a drive. And,
I was going to get to that.
well, we live in Austin. But, yeah, we were in touch with the venue and y'all. And so I said, oh, it was just a tropical storm. It was like me having a hissy fit as a lead singer. It's not that big a deal in Houston.
That was funny.
Well, I mean,
No, it is. I'm kidding.
it's been a weird day. Everything's closed.
Yeah.
But, y'all are pros. Y'all showed up, put on a great show.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We had a
enjoyed
nice
it.
time. This is my first time back since everything.
It's the COVID,
Yeah, since the world closed down.
the COVID
so.
years.
I popped in a few weeks ago, and me and Rusty had a chat,
Yeah.
and then it's nice to play here again. I miss this place.
Well, we miss you.
Thanks.
Miss y'all. So let's segue into how I usually start these is the history of the artist and the duck. And
Sure.
we were talking earlier, your first time playing here was Alejandro Escovedo, but being a Houston kid, you knew
Yeah,
about the duck for
I did.
forever.
Yeah, I've been working on and off with Alejandro Escovedo since like 2016-ish, and we came here to play with him, and I was saying I've been in this room in so many formats, like packed shows, sold-out shows, like events and benefits packed, and then like a little quieter, and then hurricanes hit, and then it's like a little slow, and it's like, and then a pandemic hits, and then it's slower, and I've like seen this room in so many different capacities, and it's cool. But I always remember the duck because I am a musician from Houston, and when I was getting my start, maybe a lot of people do this. Actually, I've never asked this. Have you done this? So like I'm from here, and I would always read the local rag, the Houston Press. Just seeing who was playing, reading band names, seeing what venues were what, and what kind of music they hosted and stuff. And the Mucky Duck always caught my attention because it always had, to me, some of Texas' like brightest songwriters. Consistently, they were always the names you knew as a troubadour or a songwriter from Texas. They were playing this room, and I never came here. I think until I came here with Alejandro. Like maybe I popped my head in once, and that was it. So like.
Really?
This place has always been like this magical room of art and culture that now I am
And
so
then
happy
you
to be
came
here.
here. And it
Then I
was
came
just
here. I'm like,
ruined.
this place is cool actually.
Like,
No,
the
I
guy
like.
that runs that place is terrible.
Isn't that you?
So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
You're
how
not
about-
terrible.
Have you done anything with us here before? Have you played? Or is
I
this your
have.
first time?
This is my second time.
Okay.
I played here just a couple weeks ago with
you did.
Motenko.
Oh, you did. That's right. Look at my memory.
That was me.
Ah,
Maybe you are terrible. I don't know.
everything's a blur these days.
It's
Me
okay.
too, man.
It's all right, man.
I know you looked familiar, but
I'm-
that's,
I'm back.
Well, glad to have you back.
The sun. I wasn't wearing sunglasses that day, so
Right.
Now I feel kind of stupid.
don't feel stupid.
You're
You didn't remember I was here either, so I don't want to hear it.
I mean, I did, but
But I'm one, and there was 5 of y'all.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's only
I'm
one
not.
girl
I'm
in
not
the
mad,
band.
man. It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
Well,
and,
that's-
and Motenko kind of steals the light. He's the guy.
And then there's
Yeah.
a changeover, and then we got a second show, and it's
Right.
like running around. And
Yeah.
And in this show, I was clearly
Anyways.
the star. So.
In this show, you're clearly the star, songwriter, soloist, brainchild.
Yeah.
Better looking, too.
Guitarist.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Shane.
You don't even know what I was going to say.
I don't know.
All
I guess saw where it's going though.
Well, let's get on these questions.
Okay.
Because we could just do this all night.
We could.
So what was
We
the
have in the past.
What was the first record you purchased with your own money?
Sting. No, that's not true actually. John Cicada.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Curious.
Well, I didn't even purchase it. It was through that like the free Columbia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You
I
know, I
thought you just-
like ordered like 50.
I tell people they're still looking for me.
Oh yeah, they're still looking for me too. I was ordering them to my grandma's house, and so John Cicada was one of the first. Sting, Dream of the Blue Turtles, his first
I love that
solo
record.
release, and it was like he was a jazz artist now instead of the new wave pop king, you know.
Did you have to put the stamps on them? Or was
Oh
it-
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was the greatest.
Do you know what that is?
No, I don't.
Columbia
What
House.
is that?
Columbia House and BMG were mail order CD services where these major label companies would put out CD catalogs and literally mail them to your house, and then you could just pick what you want. And they always offered, I think, like 18
That was like
free.
12 or 15.
Yeah, it was
some
like
crazy
a
number.
few. Like say it was like 15 free, as just
a
like
penny.
trying to reel you in.
Penny.
And then they would like and then you were supposed to pay for the subscription, but they weren't tracking anything.
Well,
Yeah.
they would send the thing out with the deal, and if you didn't send it back,
Yeah.
they'd send you the CD, and the CD was like $45
Yeah.
every month. It was like the pick of the month,
because
Yeah.
CDs used to cost
and you
like
had to
$50
commit to buy
back
like
then.
8.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
8
Yeah. That's
CDs.
cool.
But it was really they were just mass marketing. That's what
Oh,
they
yeah.
were doing. So, and it wasn't ever you couldn't get the hottest artist, but you could get like the artist that had hits last year. Or
I
something.
had all my Van Halen records off of it, so.
There you go.
That's cool.
I now
last
wish-
year's hits are still valid.
Last year's hits are always valid.
Yeah.
Well, they rebooted it with LPs apparently.
Did they?
Is what I heard.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, let's be for real. Sting, Dream of the Blue Turtles.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go with that one.
Okay.
Yours is cooler. My first one was Natalie Imbruglia.
Oh yeah,
You know?
Torn.
Yeah,
I had
that's-
that record.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
my
that-
god.
nice, dude.
that was my
Oh,
first
I
CD.
love that song. I liked the Lady Fop.
I like the look you gave me when I said John Cicada.
It wasn't the worst one. We had somebody say the third Smash Mouth record.
Ugh.
I'm like, I didn't know they
Yeah,
made
no,
more than one.
mine's not that
Well, wait,
bad.
here's some backstory. So we talked about this because someone else asked me this, or we were just drinking late or something talking about it. John Cicada was a ghostwriter for a number of hits, including a lot of Gloria Estefan hits, and he was also like a mad studio like head in Miami. So like the guy was big time in the biz, even though he put out that record there was one hit. That's the song I wanted. Otherwise, it was a really cheesy, like easy listenings, like like vocal record. But he was like a really he's still around and he's still got millions of
Are
followers.
you trying to validate your
No, I'm just
Cicada
just
person?
some backstory to John Cicada. That's all.
That's what I wanted today. This is gold.
You're like, this is the answer I wanted, John Cicada.
So what was your first concert? What's
Sting,
the first one
actually.
you got drugged to, and the first one you went to is like, I'm going to this.
Well, the first concert I went to was Sting. My sister took me, and I was only like,
Where was it? So
it was at
your
the Summit.
Summit.
Yeah,
Oh, Summit.
yeah. It was the Soul Cages tour, which was his like second or third record as a solo artist. And that was the first time like I saw like rock and roll like
Right.
production, and so that was the first time I went to as a full concert. And the first concert I went to drunk, I don't know, had to have been
I
somewhere.
say drunk. I said the first one like your own, like your.
Oh, I thought you said
concert.
drunk.
No.
What am I listening
That's
to?
what I thought you said that too.
Oh
actually,
yeah.
Did I?
Okay, I'm not
That's
one.
what I was. I'm not a great speaker.
Do we just want to be drunk right now?
I'm not drunk.
I'm not yet. I'm not either. I can't. We got to drive. Anyways, what was the question?
Like the first one you went to with your own. So Sting kind of was both, right? The first one you wanted to go to.
Yeah, I wanted to go to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine is really embarrassing. That's a really cool one.
Oh.
I went to the American Idol season 2
Wow.
Wisconsin.
Oh,
We're gonna have to. You remember when we talked about you like hitching a ride home after the gig? That might happen.
You already said you were dropping me off. I'm sorry. I thought about lying about it.
no, you can't lie.
And
about
I was
it.
like, I don't know what else
We've
to
had
say.
lots
This
of Ricky
was my first
Martins.
concert. So.
It's all good.
Ricky Martin,
It's all
living
good.
La Vida Loca.
Yeah, we had
Nice.
we've had some of those.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
That's legit. So do you have a favorite like one-hit wonder song or like an earworm song?
It's a good question.
It's a
Or
great
even,
question.
I kind of like that song that's like, I believe in a thing called love.
Oh, The Darkness.
The Darkness.
Yeah,
I saw them play live when they came out.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
It's
I follow them on
leotard.
Instagram now, and it's hilarious.
cool.
Yeah.
I thought that song was,
That's a great
was
song.
cool.
That's a great song and a
Yeah.
great band, actually.
Yeah.
I saw The Darkness play when they came out with that hit, and I was expecting it to be like a bunch of like 70s rockers like in the crowd. It was all teeny boppers because MTV actually worked.
Oh yeah.
And
Used to.
it used, right, back then, that was like 90, no, that was like 01?
Yeah, early
02?
2000s. Early
Anyways, yeah, that was good. I don't know, Lizzo's not a one-hit wonder. I like that song "Party in the USA" by Miley Cyrus.
Yo, that's a good song.
That's a good song.
Okay.
That's my favorite song.
like that song.
Karaoke too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I don't really do karaoke, but I like karaokeing to that song.
Okay, you're back in the band.
So, did you ever have did either one of y'all at time have a moment in time where you heard a lyric, heard a riff, saw something that was like, man, I want to do this for the rest of my life. This is what I want to do. Or has it just been kind of like, just kind of around the whole time? Or was it like an aha moment for you?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I kind of came from the classical world, and I think that the moment that I had that was when I saw the Grand Rapids Symphony play the Dvorak New World Symphony, which is a great piece of music.
Of course.
And I was like right in the front row, which seeing a symphony orchestra right up close it's like a magical experience. I mean, the sound that's just entering your body
is
is
symphony. I know. I need to go.
I mean,
We
to
have a
be
great one here. I just never.
there
we've
is,
gone.
yeah. Houston Symphony is amazing. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
to be
good.
fair though, when you're up in the nosebleeds, it's cool, but there's something about being right there. But yeah, I was like in high school, and I just thought it was incredible. So kind of feel like it changed my life.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a good one.
I have two. One happened last night, actually.
Oh.
But the first one really was I saw Radiohead on the Hail to the Thief tour at New Orleans Lakefront Arena, and I was probably about 22 or 3. My girlfriend at the time got me a ticket to that show as a birthday present, and I didn't really I wanted to go, but I was kind of like, yeah, Radiohead, whatever. I only knew their hits. What's the not Loser? That's Beck. Creep.
Yeah.
And my friends convinced me though, who were musicians in school in New Orleans, and they were like, "You got to see Radiohead, dude." And I was like, "All right, cool, we'll go together." And when I saw Radiohead, I was like, "Oh yeah, that's what I'm going to do with the rest of my life." I mean, I was already playing guitar, but I was like, "Wow!" And then last night, I went to go see Herbie Hancock.
Oh, really? Where?
Yeah, at the Paramount Theater in Austin.
Oh, nice.
And he's 81. I didn't realize.
He's 81?
I thought he was like in his 70s. 81, and he was born in like 1942-ish. He has literally lived through the entire life of the music business. That man has seen everything, and also he's had nothing but accolades. So it's like I think it's something like 14 Grammys, and composed everything. And his essence on stage as a 81-year-old man musician was just like this light. It really was, and I was like, okay, that's what I want to do when I'm older. Like I want to be that guy. So yeah, there were 2.
It's funny. I was listening to Headhunters, that record the
Oh,
other day.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
He played a couple songs from that. It was cool.
So Sharon Osbourne calls.
Okay. Well,
Says, "Hey guys, I'm gonna put together the Americana Ozfest, and I want y'all to headline. And being as her husband is the Prince of Darkness, he can resurrect any musician. So who's gonna be in your band,
Ooh.
living or dead?
Jimi Hendrix.
Okay.
well, that would take me out of the band.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, duh.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
He can play rhythm guitar. He can play rhythm. You can play lead.
I was gonna say what's his name, Phil Lynott from Thin Lizzy. So he's the
Oh,
bassist.
yeah.
So you're out.
I'm out. All right.
So we're basically just putting together a killer all-star band.
But they're still gonna play.
I think I would have
Buenos
to.
Diaz
I
songs?
would go with John Bonham all day.
John
The
Bonham on drums.
Zeppelin
Yeah.
drummer. Yeah.
Cool. That's a good answer.
Yeah. I'm still out of the band.
We're still out of the band.
Oh,
I
we're
think
both
of
out of
us.
the band. Okay. So Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix.
And both Jimmy and Phil from Thin Lizzy sing, so we don't need to be there. And then John Bonham.
Well, you can have 2 bass players.
We'll
and
back
2
him up.
guitarists and-
You'll play keyboards.
All right.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. I've played a
backup.
couple of key notes
I'll play
before.
rhythm guitar for Jimmy. Sure, I will.
No, he's playing rhythm guitar for you. It's your
Oh,
band.
nice. I like that.
This is Sharon's word. So this is the important question of the night. What have we been quarantine watching? You got any shows for us? I watched Cruella last night.
You're proud of that.
It was great.
You should be.
Yeah. I actually
It
don't
was
know
really
what that
good.
is.
It's a Disney movie.
Oh,
Are we still
like
in quarantine?
Cruella
Does
de
it
Vil.
count like now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched those
I got it.
that Explained series. It's like just explains about random things, like
That kind of explains
why
itself.
where'd apologies come from, or like
Oh.
exclamation points.
That's kinda cool.
Like yeah, it's great.
What
I
channel
love
is
it.
this on?
It's Netflix.
Okay, I got Netflix. I got that one.
I did not watch Tiger King like the rest of the world.
I absolutely loved Tiger King.
I did not. So
Those are my people. I grew up.
those are my people.
I grew up in Lake Jackson.
They are your people.
It's the same thing.
I have been enjoying. There's the new little like animated Marvel series, What If?
Oh yeah, yeah.
you seen that?
I'm not a big Marvels guy.
That's
but
okay.
I started to watch the movies in order.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm doing
Well,
that now.
there's a lot of understory of them. But anyways, it's cool because this so the movies happen, whatever, the real stories, and this is an alternate universe
Yeah,
version of it. And it's like this one moment, and it takes it all the way from where the movie went, and then it's like, but they did something else, and then this cartoon came out.
Yeah, I have a friend that's really into it. Has been trying to explain that to me.
Yeah.
But as nerdy as I am, I just never got into the comic book
Oh,
stuff.
that's all good.
It's all the rest of the stuff. I'll get there
You'll get nerdier.
one day.
You'll get nerdier.
I'll probably get nerdier.
Me too.
so to end this interview, I've got some either ors.
Oh.
And just because you say you like one does not mean you dislike the other one.
Okay.
People won't, and you don't have to answer them if you don't want to. A lot of people don't answer them. But that's kind of boring.
Do you have to
So,
answer at the same time?
We can make it a competition if you like. Whoever answers faster
Like whoever
wins.
is faster.
Dana's all about making me look bad.
So, Beatles or Stones is the first one.
Oh, Beatles.
Beatles.
Beatles. Dolly or Aretha?
Aretha.
Oh, yeah, I say Aretha. Although I really respect Dolly a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I got
Like I
respect.
said, it
for
doesn't
that.
mean you're
Yeah.
You did preface it.
He did.
I just
not
had to throw
hating
that
on
out
her
there.
by-
Yeah.
It's just a preference. What was my next one? Elvis or Sinatra?
Who? What was the first one?
Elvis
Elvis.
or
Oh.
Sinatra?
Oh. That's kind of an interesting
I'd say
one.
Elvis for me. I think.
Sinatra's been overwhelming winner.
Yeah,
Oh man!
Sinatra.
Wow,
I'm
I'm,
going
I'm
Sinatra.
unpopular. Okay.
I'm
No,
going
which
Sinatra.
surprises me, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Johnny or Willie? Johnny Cash or Willie Nelson?
Johnny Cash.
Same.
Sorry, Willie.
Johnny Cash.
Okay, good.
Man Black.
Good.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson or Prince? I don't even know why I'm asking you all this.
Prince.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
I think y'all are wrong, but Gaga,
You're wrong.
Gaga or Madonna?
Gaga.
Oh, Madonna. Get out of here.
Really?
Yeah.
God, we're
Am
not
I-
friends
am,
again.
Am I fired again?
Yeah, you're
Well,
fired.
I think that's a generation because we're older.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're young. So
Yeah, but Madonna was punk, straight up when she came out. Gaga's never been punk.
it wouldn't be a Gaga without a Madonna.
There would be no Gaga without Madonna either.
But Gaga's amazing.
Gaga's fine. I have no problem with Gaga.
fine.
Same thing. She's fine.
Yeah. Okay. And also, there's this whole preface with like if you said one,
Yeah,
then the
you
other
know-
one wasn't
yeah.
bad,
Right.
and now I'm fired for my answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
All I know is
Okay, you're rehired.
when Madonna wore that dress and rolled around the stage and sang like a virgin, that was it for me.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool.
Sure.
Erotica, that was pretty hot too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I've watched her movies like Secretly
True.
Seeking Susan.
Oh, Desperately Secret Susan.
Desperately
Susan
Seeking-
Sarandon.
Yeah.
Not Susan Sarandon.
Yeah.
Who was it?
There was
Rosetta
an-
Arquette. Arquette.
There was another
you.
one that I watched, and she was like, I don't know. It was it Andy Garcia maybe? I don't remember. Anyways, I watched a few Madonna movies. I like her as an actress as well.
George.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Madonna.
Well, Gaga was an actress. She almost. She.
I'm not paying attention.
Oh, okay. Billie Eilish or Adele?
Billie Eilish all day.
Yeah, Billie Eilish.
Yeah, I
I'd
love
say
Yet
that's
again,
I
more
love Adele,
punk.
but I
Nothing
love me
punk
some
about
Billie.
Adele.
it. Yeah.
Well, she doesn't have to be punk.
You got to be punk in my book. You're punk. Shane, you're punk.
I'm a punk. My dad,
Wow.
maybe.
We're gonna make you punk when we go.
All right.
When we go steal that sign we were talking about. We're gonna go real punk.
Prine or Dylan?
Dylan.
Oh, that's really hard.
You know
You know Freebo? He came up with that question.
who?
A guy named Freebo.
I don't know.
He's from California.
You know,
Bonnie Raitt? Yeah.
oh, that's who that is? Okay. Our keyboard player, Sammy, asked us, or we were talking about John Prine, and he was like, the best songwriter ever. So I went down the rabbit hole and I listened to a lot of John Prine when he passed. And I was just like, there was a couple cool songs, of course. I mean, same thing. Like, yeah, not taking anything away from him. Didn't really resonate with me.
Okay.
Wasn't my thing.
That's
I'm
fair.
gonna fight you.
That's
I
my
think
plan.
we're working to break up the band. We've broken the band up,
Yeah.
haven't we?
Welcome
I
to the
feel
Muggy
bad.
Duck, where bands break up.
I love Bob Dylan, but I also love John Prine, so I'm not gonna answer that question.
Oh,
I moved to New
Wimp.
York to experience that like boho culture that those guys went through.
yeah.
Yeah,
How'd that go for you?
it was awesome.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
So I got two more for you, and I like to ask the Americana folk people this questions.
Okay.
NWA or Beastie Boys?
Oh, that's a hard one. I'm reading the Beastie Boys biography right now.
Are you?
I'm
pretty
gonna say
Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boys too.
Okay.
Now that I've read it, I think Beastie Boys.
Okay.
Originally NWA.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Got one more.
Okay.
Think about this hard. Metallica or Sabbath?
Sabbath.
Oh.
Sabbath.
Oh.
Sabbath, because Metallica got all like dad rock as they got older. Sabbath just was
No,
blazing.
they didn't. They actually took
Yeah.
metal and made it, like they got so popular.
Right, but
And
early
they write
stuff.
such good hooky songs that they brought the masses to them.
Your
last record was heavy.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you. But they're like crying on television in therapy because
Yeah.
someone has like a smoothie and someone doesn't.
Well, it's real life.
Ozzy Osbourne's still like
Ozzy Osbourne had a
snorting ants somewhere.
No, he didn't. He's bumbling around on his TV reality television show.
I mean, you're both right.
Sharon, I mean, you kidding me?
Right. Prince of Darkness.
Prince of Darkness. Oh well, I love Ozzy. All right, that's all I got for you. Thanks
Oh.
for sitting down with me.
Hey, thanks for having
We're
us.
done unless
This
you
is
have anything
fun.
else you want to say.
Dana, you want to tell them about
And
all the songs you wrote?
I'll
Next
I'll,
time.
Next
I'll
time.
remember you the next time that you come here.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry. All right.
Thanks for tuning in.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.